I literally just woke up, so if I don't have the most energy and if my voice sounds like this, I'm sorry. I realized that I didn't really film an intro for this video. I am here to say welcome to the video. I'm sorry, I just had a vivid dream that my family had become rich and moved to a mansion, and there was like a ginormous library, and I had this entire section of the house to myself. I had like this huge bedroom, a huge bathroom. I had like this room with like a piano. And then I woke up and I was like, wait, that didn't happen. So now I'm just kind of disappointed. Dang, this is why Saltburn was made. Anyway, I've been currently reading All the Young Dudes, which is, I'm balancing this little phone on the book, so I can't really show you, but yeah, that's as much as you can see. My alarm just cut off my video. Okay, so I've been reading that. I'm on the second book of All the Young Dudes. Listen, I love this fanfiction more than anything. However, I don't know, it is quite long, and I do want to finish reading it at some point. I feel like right now I just want to go back to reading actual books, but I'll definitely come back. Yes, does that technically, can I say on Goodreads that I finished reading it? Technically I finished reading the first book, so it feels like some sort of achievement. It just means like if you DNF a book, you can still say that you finished it, because you finished it, but you didn't read the whole thing, but you still read it and you still finished reading it. It just wasn't at the end. You know what I mean? I don't think I was ever planning to read the whole thing anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Instead, what I was thinking, so I've watched this movie, this is American Assassin, and I saw this at the bookstore ages ago. It was like $10 or something, and it had Dylan O'Brien on the cover, and I was like, well, I have to get it. Like, I simply must get this book. And honestly, I wasn't even planning on reading it anytime soon, because I was just like I just got it for the cover. I'm kidding. I'm gonna read this now, because I did enjoy the movie, and it'll be fun to think about Dylan O'Brien while I'm reading it. So, I can already see the differences between the movie. People perished on a cold December night. In the movie, they were like at the beach. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop reading that. Okay. And by the way, if you don't know what this book is about, this guy, his girlfriend dies by like a terrorist attack. He's like, I'm gonna join this CIA group and I'm gonna kill them. So yeah. I'm going crazy. So I was just watching a little Haley fan video. I discovered that the novella for the Powerless book which I gave 5 stars, has come out. I think it's the main character's best friend POV perspective. I don't know, which I'm not super interested in, but I'll read it anyway because it's, you know, hopefully it'll be good. So yeah, but I'm not gonna read it now. I'm gonna read it when I finish reading Bunny by Myrna Awad. When I finish reading Bunny. That book, by the way, I'm just not really feeling it. I am not. Listen, it's just, it's not that I don't like it or that there's anything bad in that book, but there's also nothing really good. There's nothing, you know, when you read a book and you're just like, there's nothing in this book that I like. Yeah. So it's kind of just mid. Sorry. I just want to say that there's this edit of the, I think it's called the Addicted series. I've heard of it before, but I've never really like been too intrigued. I saw this edit and it was really good, and I was like, dang, this kind of makes me want to read it. So I think after I finish Bunny and then after I finish Powerful, I shall read or maybe after I finish reading American Assassin, maybe then I will read it, because I'm intrigued. That edit was so good. So yeah. Okay, I have to say, I just watched the One Direction fanfiction movie, The Idea of You, with like Anne Hathaway and the red, white, royal blue guy. Why was it kind of good? Don't judge me. It was okay. It was a little bit bad, but I feel like it was just an enjoyable time. Like, can I not just have an enjoyable time? Just finished reading Bunny. I don't want to be too harsh. It just was not for me. Also, it's late, so I have to be quiet. But listen, I just felt like I was reading about a character who was on drugs, hallucinating everything, going crazy, out of her mind. Like, what was actually happening in this book? I don't know. Like, the weirdest things were happening and we were just acting like it was normal, and it wasn't normal. and I was like, is she on drugs? Like, what's going on? I don't, and I still don't understand. It just wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. It just wasn't my book. It wasn't for me, and yeah, I think it's gonna be 2 stars because it's not the worst thing that I've ever read, but I was begging for it to be over by the end. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't like just be normal. Like like, why do we have to be quirky and like weird and like interesting? Like, let's just be normal and let's just like, I just want to know what's up. Like, I don't mind like a weird story. Like, I've read weird books before and I've liked it, but to be honest, I just want something normal. Like, this is too much for me. This is too much for me. And